Yeah, the other night I was giving a speech before, well, a room about this size, and normally I have people, a guy who's helping me doing PowerPoint. I literally cannot figure out how to do it. I'm like, they didn't give me any training on this. So I was standing there, yeah, I'm like, can I just write on the board instead?
Technical difficulties, but sorry. I just had a front end slide. But anyway, hello, my name is Morgan Morant, and I'm the creator and founder of a nonprofit empowerment organization for girls known as Uniquely Me. Now, Uniquely Me is founded and built around the idea of creating a physical sense of identity. Now, what does a physical sense of identity mean? Basically, identity to a young girl in the transition from middle to high school is very important to her. In ways, it's like kind of the glue that holds her emotional and physical well-being together, that stereotypical teenage question of who am I, where do I belong, who am I going to be? You know, so my program, Uniquely Me, it creates a physical sense of identity through art, dance, things like yoga, running, health, and ensuring that girls get the physical sense of, you know, this is what I like to do and learn something about themselves. Now, there's an astounding statistic that at age 13, 53% of American girls are unhappy with their bodies. And this percentage changes to 78% by the time they turn 17. I feel like that is amazing, and that should not be that way. That percentage needs to be 20%. And I feel like as a girl who has been through these struggles, it is my job, you know, it is my duty to provide these young girls with the opportunities to feel empowered, make great decisions in high school and throughout their college careers to be successful young women and the leaders of tomorrow. Now, what have I done so far? Uniquely Me takes place in high schools. It is a club that takes place at lunch. This is because I didn't want it after school to have the girls be more attentive during the high school. When you're in school, you're more attentive, you're in your learning environment, and usually after school, you're a bit more tired and you feel that fatigue rush coming on. So with the club being during school, we do community service. We pick up trash around the SLA community. This is the school that I attend. So we pick up trash around the SLA community. We hold sessions every 2 weeks, just kind of sessions to talk to each other. Hey, how's your day going and how are you going? So I feel like that is important to keep in touch with one another as your day goes around. My future plans for Uniquely Me are to expand to other high schools in the Philadelphia area and possibly go national. But as for right now, what I'm doing with Uniquely Me is getting the girls in our community to feel like they're doing something empowering and something for them. So thank you, and that is my
Judges.
So that was really great. It was even, especially with all the technical difficulties, you did a great job like transitioning and didn't miss the beat, so the presentation skills were spot on. I was just curious, so like what's been the feedback like from the girls that have participated in the group, and has that changed at all? Like, is it like, has it evolved much? Has it surprised you where it's gone?
So far, at first I didn't think many girls would be interested, just because my idea was, you know, it's at lunchtime, people are going to want to eat lunch, but actually at lunchtime people want to actually do something. So it's great to see their feedback. They enjoy actually doing the community service because they were going to respond to so well. They like the art and the dance component, but you know, giving back to the community, it has to be something that's heartfelt, but they enjoy it. So.
What is the, I first concur with everything that he said as far as your poise among technical difficulties and not letting that flap you at all. It's fantastic. What is the connection between the community service and the body image?
I feel like when you do community service, research that I've done on community service, and girls who are more active in their community feel like they are doing something positive, and from the feedback that they get, they feel like, hey, I'm actually doing something in my community. It's empowering me, and I feel like I'm doing something good. And in that way, the body image thing, it's more so, I'm not going to say it doesn't count, but it's not looked upon, because when you're doing more things for others, you feel better inside.
Respect yourself as a whole person, not just worried about dress size.
Congrats, Morgan. You had somebody that supports you in convincing other girls to be a part of the program, or are you carrying the torch alone?
Here at my school, I have my advisor, Ms. Sisley. She's kind of the adult facilitator, because when you have a club at school, you kind of have to have some type of adult to just be there for you. So she helps me create lesson plans for the girls, and what are we going to do next week, what do we need to focus on, what went well, what didn't go so well, and what can we do to fix it.
I only got a few more seconds. Do you maybe just want to give us a comment?
Yeah, I mean, just great job with the delivery, you gave a lot of confidence, which is good.
Alright, thank you, and thank you also, like they said, thank you for rolling with it. I thought in the meantime, I'm just gonna give people like, hey, 2 minutes is up. That means if you're not 2/3 of the way through, you might want to take that into consideration. Alright, let's hear it for Justice. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're gonna. And in the meantime, I'm gonna find out, is this like my fault that this isn't working? Because I'm willing to take the blame.
Is anyone? Yeah, it's just a
No, they're still writing. It's kind of like, we had lunch